Hey guys, it's Annie Margaret Yang back with another video for you today. Today is Tuesday, January 24, 2024. And today I'm going to actually follow up to yesterday's video. So yesterday's video, I talked about you need to identify the job interviewer's biggest pains, complaints, objections, wants, and beliefs. This applies whether you are looking to land a freelance service client, whether you want to land a job. I'm going to follow up with this because I asked you guys to do the research, but then it's not enough to simply talk about the problems. It's one thing to be able to identify what their problems are and to bring it up during the sales call or during the job interview. It's another to provide solutions. You want to be someone who is solutions oriented to show that you are an expert. So basically you're selling yourself without actually selling yourself. So I'm going to talk about that, but before I get started, I have such an exciting story to talk to you about. And I just woke up this morning to the craziest email, okay? So you guys know 2 months back, I did this AI headshot generator series on YouTube where I spent $1,000 of my own business money to try out all these different services just so that I could find out what is the best service on the market, because I had people who've been unemployed for several months tell me, Annie, I can't afford to pay between $300 to $500 for a professional headshot. Is there a cheaper solution? And I was like, okay, well, maybe I could look for an AI solution for you. So that way you can have a LinkedIn profile picture that's a lot cheaper, but can also get the job done. And so that's why I had to do this whole series, because I cannot recommend something unless I've tried it out for myself. So I was like, okay, $1,000 of my own money. I'm going to invest my time and my money into this. And I'm basically willing to do whatever it takes to solve your problem. My job is basically to solve your problem, which is you're not able to land a job quickly, right? So my job is basically whatever it is that can help you land a job quickly. My job is to solve that problem. So because people could not solve this problem, the AI headshot thing, I'll solve it. I'll try it out myself. And after spending like $1,000 of my own money, I was like, okay, well, maybe I could somehow recoup my costs by asking you guys to support the channel financially by using my affiliate link. And people were not clicking on the affiliate link. I was recommending this service, Dreamwave AI, as the first option that I recommend, but people weren't clicking before they were buying. I think I got only 5 sales from people clicking the link, and everyone else was just using the coupon code that would give them more pictures for what they were buying their package for. And when you were using the coupon code, I actually did not earn any money at all when you use the coupon code. Every time somebody used the coupon code, I would get an email from Dreamwave AI saying, you just got more photos unlocked. And then I was like, this is absurd. I got maybe 40 emails from Dreamwave AI saying, you got more photos unlocked. And then I was like, Dreamwave AI, customer service, I don't need more pictures. I have enough pictures as it is. Is there any way that when people use my coupon, can I make a commission, like a financial commission off the sale, instead of giving me more pictures at this point? Because I really don't need it. And so they got back to me last week and said, okay, we're going to retroactively apply all of those sales that you got with those coupon codes, and we're going to give you the commission that you deserve retroactively. And then we're also going to change our algorithm on the back end such that anytime anyone uses the coupon, even if they don't click on your link, we're going to give you a commission on that as well. So they fixed that last week, but they didn't tell me when. They were just like, we'll fix it over the weekend or something. So yesterday, I logged into the dashboard where I can check the sales numbers. And I saw that I got 70 sales. Thank you guys. 70 of you guys bought Dreamwave AI using my coupon code or clicking the link. And the total sales commission that I earned from Dreamwave AI was $550. So I was like, oh, wow, I'm just a little bit over halfway there to making back the investment that I put my own money into for this venture. So, that was good news for me. And then you won't believe it. This morning, I woke up, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. First thing I do in the morning is I take my phone and I check my email to see if there's anything urgent that I need to know ahead of time for the day. And then I see that I got a referral email from Try It On AI. So Try It On AI was the second service that I was recommending. And then it said commission $9,300. And then I was like, I just woke up. Am I seeing this right? Did that thing like move maybe 2 decimal places a bit too far to, like, am I imagining things? I just woke up. I must not be reading this email right. So I look at it again, and then it says $9,300. I'm like, clearly there must be a typo here. Or maybe this must be a phishing scam or something like that. Someone's clearly trying to like fish for my information maybe. So then I log into the dashboard for the affiliate commission for Try It On AI. Somebody in the last 24 hours has used my affiliate link and bought $93,000 worth of AI headshots. And because I earned 10% of that, I earned $9,300. So I thought the $9,300 was the sale. No, that's actually my commission. That's the amount that I get. So whoever did that, I just want to say thank you so much for your support, because I've been investing a lot of my own time and money into helping people for free. And I haven't been making any money from all of this, right? And I was just like wondering, is what I'm doing even making a difference? Basically, people are watching, but like, how am I ever going to turn this into a form of income for myself? And when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness. And then another thing is, I was in a meeting with my employee yesterday. I was telling her, I was like, you know what I don't understand? Because I looked at the sales numbers yesterday for the commission for the affiliate link. And then my employee was basically telling me, people don't want to buy books. Because, I didn't understand. I was like, so I have 70 people bought an AI headshot that I recommended, and only one person bought a personally signed copy from me. So 70 people are willing to spend between $20 to $100 on an AI headshot. But for a $20 book that is going to change their life and help them earn $20,000 more, $30,000, $50,000 more in their next job search, only a $20 book, they're not willing to buy the book and read it. Only one person bought the personally signed copy from me directly on Annie Yang Financial, and that is Allison. That is the person that, I've been saying, oh, Allison commented, and this is, your solution. Only Allison bought the book. So I was like, wow, guys, where are your priorities? But thank you for the sale. And then I spoke to another friend about this, and then he was telling me, Annie, people don't read books, especially men. You're basically helping men because men want to make more money. Usually women, they're not as motivated, I hate to stereotype, but it is true. Like, usually when it comes to financial freedom, it's a thing that's more attractive for men. So I'm basically speaking to a very male-dominated audience here. And he said, men like to watch videos. They don't like to read books. You can sell a man a course for a couple $100s that will teach them less things than the book will, and they're willing to pay a couple $100s for the course. Versus women, they like to read books. They're willing to spend their money on the book. So that makes sense. Allison bought the book. And then that really got me thinking. I think maybe he makes a good point. And the reason why I say this is because, so when I dropped the price of the 5-day job search book down to free in the Amazon Kindle store, so every 3 quarters, I got it wrong. Every 3 months, so basically every quarter, you're allowed to drop the price down to $0 in the Kindle store for 5 days. So I did that during my launch week. I dropped the price down to $0. And because of so many people downloaded my book, I managed to get Amazon's #1 top new release for my book during that week. And also the ranking that my book was in the Amazon free store, it was number 90 in the entire store across every category. So basically only 89 books did better than mine in the entire store. And when I clicked to see who else did better than me, what 89 books were. Guess what they were? It was erotica. Yeah, there's a lot of horny women who are reading erotica. And so basically I realized, maybe men like to watch porn videos, women like to read erotica. Anyway, so let's get started. So today I'm going to go over how do you take all of this and turn them into solutions that you can actually speak to the person who's going to write your paycheck. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to refer back to the Word document. You can access this Word document on my site. It's in the resources section. You can go back to annieyangfinancial.com. It's in the pinned comment. I'm going to give you the direct link and where to get it. But basically, I'm going to look at this Word document and I'm going to flip every single one of the yellow things that I highlighted, which were the subcategories. So for example, this is under biggest pains, right? The person complains, I don't have accurate books. So basically, not having accurate books, all you need to do is you need to flip it the opposite way around and make it a positive. So instead of the not and the negative, you just flip it. So I will make sure your books are always accurate to the penny at all times. All right? It's a very simple thing. Don't complicate it. It's incredibly simple, and you're just going to think, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, it is that simple. You don't have accurate books? I will make sure you have accurate books. Next thing, bookkeeping is tedious and takes too much time. Then flip it. I will do the books and free up your time in your day for other more important and enjoyable activities, right? Takes too much time? Okay. I will make sure that you have time again. Number 3, I'm not the most organized person. Flip that. I will organize everything for you. I will organize your receipts, your digital files, all your financial reports, so that you can find exactly what you need in as easy as 1, 2, 3, the snap of your finger. When the IRS comes calling you for an audit on your tax return, and they're asking for this, and this, well, you can finish your audit in 5 minutes because you're going to know exactly where the documents are. You're going to easily find it, and you're ready to go to submit the documents for your audit. So basically, you just flip everything. And I only have so much space on this to write. And then if I write any bigger, I can't fit as much. And then, yeah. So, and I don't want to edit my video such that I zoom in and out because it's going to be too time consuming. So for the rest of the list, I'm just going to read it verbally. But I mean, basically, you're going to understand this. And then, so I'm going to read it verbally, and then I'm just going to type it up so that you don't have to take notes. And then you can download these notes on the website as well, the way I flip it, and you can use that for your own inspiration. So another sub pain. Just starting out as a real estate investor and not knowing anything about bookkeeping, reporting, accounting, or QuickBooks, but trying it anyway, doing it wrong, and realizing later that they need someone to fix it. That's a sub pain. I will come and I will clean up and fix your books for you so that they are accurate and ready to be even more accurate for going forward. So I will basically come, I will fix all of your past mistakes, and then I will make sure everything will be accurate going forward after you start working for me. Simple as that. Cannot find user-friendly software that anyone can learn or a solution to fit their needs. I will make sure to find the best software for your needs. I will research all the softwares out there to find out the one that is affordable but also suits your needs. Simple as that. Because not every small business should be using QuickBooks Online. I'll be very honest. The only reason a CPA keeps pushing you to use QuickBooks Online is because it makes their job easier, not necessarily your job easier. They like QuickBooks Online because it gives them an easier time when they're doing a tax return. They are familiar with the software, they know where to click, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's for you. That's for the CPA. So you don't necessarily always have to follow the CPA's advice. I'm on the complaints section now. Outsourced bookkeepers do not give real estate investors access to files after ending the relationship. When I'm ready to resign or when we're ready to terminate our relationship, I will make sure that you have access to everything. And I will even make sure to have a training manual put in place or some support documentation so that anyone knows where to find it after my agreement is over, right? Getting ripped off from a bookkeeper. I will make sure to charge you a very fair price and to deliver the expectations as promised. Getting service from a real accountant is expensive. I can provide the same service as the real accountant, and I can give you a better price, right? Cheap is what cheap equals you get what you pay for equals screwed up, messed up books. I will make sure to charge you a fair price and make sure that you will have accurate books at all times. Next page. This is still under the complaint category. Not all reputable bookkeeping services out there are willing to work for real estate investors. I specifically help real estate investors like you. I don't normally help small business owners. I cater specifically for real estate investors so that I can meet your needs. Next one is bookkeeping services out there don't give reports that show the profitability of each individual property. I will do the books and set it up such that you can see how profitable each individual property is and not just how profitable your entire portfolio is as a whole. Websites for real estate bookkeepers. Now I moved on to the objections, right? It says websites for real estate bookkeepers are not transparent enough. No names are shown or details cannot trust or endorse. This is not something you need to say to the client. This is something you need to fix before you even see the client, which means that you need to have a website that explains who you are, what you do, what your background is, what's your history, your reputation. If you have any testimonials, you can put them on your website. Get reviews from people that you've worked with before. Spruce up your LinkedIn profile. Maybe people will check out your LinkedIn as well. So basically, get everything set up so that when people search for you online, they see only good things about you. Another thing, biggest objection, no bookkeeping license or credential. That's easy. Go get a bookkeeping license or credential. Take a course, get your little credential, and call it a day. Another thing they complain about, objection, oh, I don't like the hourly rate model. I prefer a flat fee. Okay, then simply, I will charge you a flat fee and I will deliver 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you need something that's outside of the scope of this flat fee model, then we can renegotiate the contract, or I can add an addendum to the contract, or anything outside of this flat rate model will be billed at, let's say, $75 an hour or $100 an hour. Objections. Some are confident that they can do it themselves and that it's not time consuming at all. You can confidently do it yourself. I agree. However, you will be spending your own time, and I'm pretty sure that you have a lot more important things to do than do your own bookkeeping. So I will make sure that you will have more time in your day if you hire me so that you can do more important tasks than bookkeeping. Another objection, remote bookkeepers do not use the software I'm already using. I know how to use the software that you are already using. And if you don't, you can be frank about it. I don't know the software that you're using, but I'm a very well-experienced bookkeeper. Therefore, I'm willing to learn. I have already, not only that, I have already looked into the software. I have found some courses on it. I'm willing to take the course and make sure I do a good job for you. All right. Now we're under the biggest ones. A bookkeeper who can do more than just data entry, someone who can provide you good advice. So now we're in the biggest one, so it's not like the negatives, like the pains, complaints, and the objections. Now it's the ones. So you basically just tell them what they want, right? I do more than just data entry. I can provide you good advice for your company so that you can make good financial decisions along the way. Another biggest one is they want a bookkeeper who does the books monthly or quarterly. I will make sure to do your books on a monthly basis, and you will get financial reports by the 15th of the month every single month. A bookkeeper who doesn't offer invoicing. Let's see. I didn't really understand that. I'm sorry. Another big one is to impress banks or lenders. So you have to think, when someone's hiring you, who do they want to impress? Do they want to impress their own boss? Do they want to impress another client? In this case, real estate investors want to impress the lender. They want financial reports that look very good and clean. And that's because when you have reports that can impress the lender, you can get a loan, right? So I can make sure that you have accurate books and reports at all times, and that the reports look very professional. So like physically look very professional, so that when you submit everything to the lender, you will have an easy time securing your loan. Another want is they want to automate the business. I will help you set up a system where you can automate all of your systems and processes so that you spend as little time as possible when it comes to what I need from you in the bookkeeping department, right? They want a good pricing model. I will price it such that you will get a very good deal. And then next comes the biggest beliefs, which is bookkeeping is just data entry, so it's easy. I mean, this isn't really, this is a hard thing to flip. You don't necessarily have to flip the belief. You just have to come to understand that people have their own beliefs already. You cannot change their belief. If they have this as an objection, you can work with it. Don't make them feel like they're stupid for having their belief. They have a certain way of thinking for a good reason. So if you can manage to convince them to become a client, that's good. If not, it's okay. Move on. This goes for your job offer as well. If you cannot convince an interviewer to hire you, it's okay. Move on to the next one. Don't fret over it, right? Because all you need is one. You only need one person to say yes to give you a job offer. So that's it for today. I'm going to type up all of this and give you guys the notes to download in the resources section of AnnaYangFinancial.com. But this should basically cover how you can turn all of these pains, objections, complaints into the opposite and just basically sell them and tell them what they need to hear so that they can let their guard down and have a peace of mind and be at ease knowing that if they hire you, the job will be done. Not only that, it will be done well and it will be done for a great price. I sure hope, though, you're not watching this to scam people out of their money or rip them off and to tell people what they want to hear. The whole point of doing all of this research and teaching you guys how to communicate is, to basically help people who are good, who are competent. I really want people who are smart and capable to step up in our society and to have a lot more confidence, because if you do not step up, then the people who are not as competent but are willing to step up are the ones that are given the airtime in the media, in the press. They're given the money, they're given the opportunities, and I really think it should go to people who are capable, but you just need to learn how to step up and step into your power. So that's it for today. This, I'll be very honest, this part is much easier than yesterday's, right? This homework, this is the hardest homework you will ever have in your life. I guarantee you, because out of everything I've learned in the last 10 years, this exercise was the hardest exercise. But if you can do this that I explained yesterday, then basically everything after this will be very easy for you. This is 80% of the work. If you can do this, you're almost there, okay? Tomorrow, I will basically explain the hidden motives, hidden fears that employers and interviewers have when it comes to hiring. So that way you can speak in a way that can make them feel more at ease. And but that's a lot more generic, right? I'm gonna share that stuff tomorrow, but it's a lot more generic than this. If you can get this, but you also combine with what I'm gonna teach you tomorrow, then you will really, really stand out when it comes to your job search. That's it for now. Be sure to add my personal cell phone number, 806-544-2929 on the Signal app. I have been getting censored, shadow banned. Someone said, but YouTube has been recommending your videos. Well, it's only going to be so long before the house of cards in our economy. We're going to have a big banking crisis, very, very big. And it will be planned. I'm telling you right now, it will be very intentional and planned. And the way you saw people got like canceled and deplatformed during COVID, health professionals who had an alternative point of view and opinion from the mainstream establishment were basically like completely removed from platforms. And this time around, the next big crisis will be financial. So that is me, because I talk about financial related issues. And so I want you to please, please, please get in my phone book, get on Signal. Signal is end-to-end encrypted, so the government cannot read our messages. My phone number is 806-544-2929. Email is not good enough because email is still within the hands of Google. So, you know, a lot of people use Gmail these days for their email. I personally also use Google Workspace for my email. So who knows, you know, what will happen with email. It could also be like, I might have thought my email got delivered, but actually you never got my email. It just went into some sort of black hole, or my email could end up in your spam. So the only real way to ever stay in touch with me is to really do it the old-fashioned way, get in my phone book. So that's it for you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good luck on your job search.